Michael Shaw, I have a question for you. One question we get a lot dealing with the whole electrics thing and the stators and more power. And people are like, I need more power, I need more power. So everybody's looking at the dual battery kit. Is that a yes? Is that a no? Does it really help you out in the long run, or is it just putting a Band-Aid on it?
It's a kind of a hard question to answer. It's a yes and no. So what your battery is, it's basically just a big storage box for all your electrical power in the machine. If you think about it as like a tank of water, and the water being the electrical power, your stator or charging system feeds into the box, and all of your accessories take away. So if you have more accessories taking power out of the box than you have charging system going in, you're going to run out of power, even if you put a second box or a second battery on the machine. There are a few instances where double batteries could help out. Like say if you use a machine to plow, a winch saps a lot of power from the battery, but it does it in quick, short bursts. And then you give your system time to catch up, so to speak. So in some situations, yes, double battery will help. In most situations, if you have a constant drain like stereo systems or more lights or particle separators or whatever else you're putting on your machine, those situations, a second battery will only prolong the inevitable.
Yeah, because I know right now, this time of the year, it's getting cold. People are putting heaters in, and they're already running the stereos, the particle separators. They're running all kind of stuff. So they're got their light bars and everything else. So the more and more you add, it doesn't matter in the long run that dual battery is eventually going to run out of power too.
Yeah, especially with a consistent drain. If the load is consistent and it's consistently over what you're putting into the battery, you're going to run out. No, it doesn't matter if you put 2 or 10 batteries on there. They eventually will run out.
And a lot of these guys will do like a slow roll too. So they're barely cranking any RPMs. So they're not even really getting maximum power.
Yeah, most of the time when you see what a charging system is rated at, that's not at idle. It's at least at 3,000, 3,500 RPMs. That's where you get the most power out of your system.
Yeah. All right. And also, somebody looks at it and they say, well, I have 650 watts to use, or with your new stator, 800 watts. They don't really have the 650 or the 800, correct? Because your machine already demands so much power, right?
Yeah, it takes power to run your ignition system, your ECM, your fuel injection, your fuel pump. It takes power to run all of that stuff. Yeah. So it's not like you can bolt this on and say, oh, now I have 800 watts, I can put 800 watts of lights on. That won't work.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to fly. Because really, I mean, realistically, you probably only have maybe 35% left after all the factory stuff is being used.
From the factory rating, yeah. Most of the time, the factories are pretty efficient with the way they design their charging systems. So they know how much they need to run the machine. So they know how much their stator needs to put out for that. Sometimes you can get a little bit extra out of a stock piece, but most of the times they're usually right on the money.